And we're back, and it's great to be back. I'm here with Harry Edohoukwa, incredible Austin musician, here live from the stage at 310. How are you today?
I'm doing good. It's really hot out there.
It is hot out
so
there.
I appreciate this AC.
Yeah, we had to move things in from Schultz because all the musicians were melting.
Yeah.
It was pretty rough.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here, and it's really great to have partners in the city like ACL, or like the ACL Live at the Moody Theater, who do open their doors to us to bring this incredible content to you when we can't come to it. Harry, how long have you been playing music in Austin?
I've been playing music in Austin for about two years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've got some new music coming out soon, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And who do you produce that with?
Sam Houston produced it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's
we're doing
awesome.
A little joint project.
Yeah, he's one of our 2020 nominees this year, and anyone who hasn't seen it should go check out his performance from our Love and Light Stream festival we did back in March, as well as the performance he did with Alejandro, his guitarist, from that very same stage at Schultz, where they played some amazing songs. We're asking all of our musicians to shout out a nonprofit, a charity, a cause that means something to them. Who would you like to talk about today?
Shaka and the Dawa Black Music Fund.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure. I think it's about time, and I'm glad he stepped up to do something like this.
Me too. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Dawa, Dawa is a fund that benefits musicians, artists, social workers, community workers of color who are making the world a better place with direct financial grants. Alicia Alani is a big fan too. She called it out during her performance that we streamed last week. Nice. And Shaka, thank you for everything that you do for this community, very much. I think it's time that we get to some music, man.
Let's do it.
Thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Edohoukwa, take it away.
Thank you so much.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine right, just flying, all of a gun, and I'm having a hard time.
Fuck yeah! I feel like I'm on fucking fire. I feel great. Oh, if you're gonna bitch about it, then bitch about it when I'm gone. I knew you'd call me now or later on. Still, if you wanna come and get it, come and get it. I feel like I'm on goddamn fire. I got what you need, come and get it. I'm on goddamn fire. She said she's scared of a young boy, but she can't get enough of me. I think she love me, duh. I'm a one-on-one. I got it, fidget for a fix. Slow your roll, don't you call it quick. Don't stop, focus, don't. Let me come up off of this Mr. Nice Guy shit. Don't flinch, don't bitch, don't. Let me go and grab a good night like this, girl. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. She said she's scared of a young boy, but she can't get enough of me. If you want a bitch, then bitch about it. If you want a bitch, then bitch about it. Don't bitch about it. Oh, if you want a bitch, then bitch about it when I'm gone. Yeah. If you want a bitch, then bitch about it. If you want a bitch, then bitch about it. Don't bitch about it. Oh, if you want a bitch, then bitch about it when I'm gone. I knew you for you knew yourself. Someone else turned you into someone else. Who gassed ya? Last time I checked ya, you was a letting on get past ya like that. What happened? Oh, I don't believe it. No way, my faith has been fooling me. Don't front that you're fooling me. I'm not the reason, but girl, you can blame it on me. Go with me. She said she's scared of a young boy. She can't get enough of me. If you want a bitch, then bitch about it. If you want a bitch, then bitch about it. Don't bitch about it. Oh, if you want a bitch, then bitch about it when I'm gone. Yeah. 1 second, Claudio. 1 second.
Thank you so much. My name is Edohoukwa. To my right, the brilliant Andrew Schindler. We got Claudio Ramirez to my left. Then we got my brother from a different mother and father, the one and only, King of Mystery.
I was quiet for like 10 or 15 minutes trying to hear your voice. Tired from last night, trouble in my eyes still. The devil in my dad was holding hands, talking about some come dance. Fuck nah, y'all got that one on. Slipping in and out of pressure points. Glory to the Most High. I wasn't even sure my prayer points were being paid attention to. I paid tithe to keep the invisible at play. Now I'm invincible in real life. I'm Black Hercules. That's my baby cousin. I can lift the world twice. I was quiet for like 10 or 15 minutes trying to hear your voice or something. Tired from last night. Devil and my dad were holding hands. No, fuck no. Trouble in my eyes still go. Yeah. The devil and my dad were holding hands, talking about some come dance. Fuck no, y'all got that one on. There's a lawman at the door front hide. It's twofold. Or you hate me, or you hate me, yeah. And it's twofold. Oh God, yeah. There's a lawman at the door front hide, and it's twofold. He's trying to catch you, trying to find. Oh, you hate me, oh, you hate me, huh? Well, it's twofold. Oh God, yeah. Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Law, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman. The black skin, or is it weight and height, or is it TV? You don't know me, you don't take the time, too much TV. Guilty. So I'm guilty, huh? It's the pigment and plus I'm not timid. I can see how that's just too much. They want me flatline, but it's the same pigment that keep me kicking. I can see how that's just too much. I hate y'all. I'd do anything to replace y'all. I just quit my day job. Now I'm all money in. Yesterday they killed Nip. The scarce niggas again. They want us storming the dead, but I'm on their head. They can't break me, they manifest their fears. What they don't want, they gon' see it. I still take after my leaders after you clap at them. I'm not afraid of you neither. Grab the baton, 400 meters, who next? They're not a threat. Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Law. Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Lawman, Mr. Law. Let's go. I know we just passed this. Don't feel bad, just find a way away from ways that drag it down the past trespasses. Find a way away from ways that I need y'all. Breathing it from my way back. Me and my crazy. You love me like that. You must be crazy. I need y'all. Breathing it from my way back. Me and my crazy. You love me like that. Who else screams like that? Having dreams like that. Can't sleep like that. Please don't think like that. Breathe in and find a way away from ways that dragging down the past trespasses. Find a way away, away, away. I need y'all. Breathing and find my way back. Me and my crazy. You love me like that. No height, no depth, no man-made creation can keep heaven on earth from the heavens in. If I fall, carry me. 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 I need y'all. Breathing and find my way back. Me and my crazy. You love me like that. I think the world should end. It's too crazy. Look at all this. And I know to be careful what I wish for. I usually get it, but I think the world should end. Father, bring rain. Father, bring fire. Fuck this. On my way back, me and my crazy, me and my crazy. Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, yeah. Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, God. Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, yeah. Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker, Mr. Rocker. I need y'all. Breathing and find my way back. Breathing and find my way back. You love me like that. I need y'all. So that last song was called Mayday from my album Fire on the Mountain. It's my favorite song on that album. This next song is called Alice, produced by my good friend Sam Houston. Let's get into it. Is there a doctor in the house? Baby girl's about to fall out. She couldn't rally with the rowdy. I thought this was rock and roll. Is there a doctor in the house? She needs your attention. I thought you wanted rock and roll. I thought you had some self-control. Now you wanna go home, huh? Make up your mind then. This can't be a deal. You wanted violence, Alice. I'll take you where you wanna go. Don't close your eyelids. shapeshifter, tongue kissing backstage with her eyes open. She's still hungry, dog. She tried to hold me. I caught her praying to the spirits he was drinking. Is there a doctor in the house? Is there a motherfucking doctor in the house? What's the chance of Shorty ever coming down? And what's the chance of my forgiveness? Since I'm the one who made it out. Make up your mind, man. This can't be a deal. You want violence? Alice, I'll take you where you wanna go. Don't close your eyelids. This can't be a deal. Is this what you want? Alice, I'm sorry to meet my niggas crying when the streets are crying. They're silent, silent, silent. They want violence. I'm sorry to meet and my niggas silent when the streets are crying. But they're crying, crying, crying. Violence, violence, violence. Make up your mind, man. This can't be a deal. You want a violence? I'll take you where you wanna go. Don't close your eyelids. This can't be a deal. Is this what you want? Alice, Alice.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Edohoukwa. Yeah. That was the last song, right? Yeah. What a set. Thank you so much, my friend. That was beautiful. I can feel Sam's fingers in that last one, man. That is, that's some good stuff. So excited I've forgotten, took my mask off. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Man, how often do you all actually play together? How often do you get an opportunity to
Well,
do this?
now, not
Yeah.
at all. So this feels good to finally get everyone together and feel the bass on the floor.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you blew it away. I mean, the crowd would be screaming for more right now if they were out there, but
Thank you,
we
thank
can
you.
feel it on the other side of the camera. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for calling out Dawa Fund. It's a beautiful cause and an example of how our community does come together and does rise above. And I thank everyone for being the best Austinites you can be in this crazy time. Let's stay strong. Let's stay safe. Let's make it through this stronger than we went into it. It's the only way we're gonna make it. So yeah, what's on your mind? Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, look out for that new project. Everybody, let's get through this, dude. I want to get back to playing live. That's what's on my mind. So stay home. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible. Yeah, let's get back to reality.
We love you. We'll be back soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to the stage at 310. We've got a real treat for you right now. Mr. Tony Kamel of 2018 Black Fret fame with Wooden Wire is standing to my right. Tony, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be standing on a stage.
Yeah, I love that you're here tonight. This is these live performances and getting to tape them, frankly, is some fuel that's helping me get through these crazy times. But another thing helping me get through these crazy times are incredible memories. For example, of the night at the Black Fret Ball, right upstairs at AC Alive at the Moody Theater, when not only did Wooden Wire receive a $20,000 grant from Black Fret, but you also received a Grammy nomination for the Best Bluegrass Album.
Yeah, that day, I think it was, I don't know, maybe December 6th or something, 2018, and it'll always go down as one of the best days of my career and my life and all of ours. It was really fun, and it was definitely a nice 1-2 double whammy there, a Grammy nomination and a grant in the same day, and because of that, we were able to continue traveling, and we bought a new van with that money. And
Yeah.
it's sitting right outside. It's super comfortable and nice, so thank you guys.
Well, that's the beautiful thing. there's so few ways to make money at music these days. Touring is still a really big part of it. I know you have 312,000 miles on your old van. You put almost 50,000 miles on this van now, but now you can't tour, because these crazy times. How are y'all doing to get through this? And do you have new music coming out? What's your plan?
It hasn't been. We've been really lucky. We basically have nothing to complain about other than some minor financial hardships for us. But we have a record coming out tomorrow. I believe that this is airing on August 27th.
Yes.
And the record comes out August 28th.
Beautiful.
It's called No Matter Where It Goes From Here. We're super proud of it. And, the Wooden Wire guys and we've been busy with all that entails with making DIY videos and doing PR and interviews and stuff like that. So we don't have much to complain about. We've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with our families, which we wouldn't have otherwise had. And we essentially get a free year off from the road. And maybe it was something we didn't really even know we needed, but it's been nice to be home.
I hope that gives all of you a moment to give thanks for some of the blessings in your life. But there are a lot of people who are also facing a lot of hardship. And I'm asking all of the artists who are playing for us on our stage in this time of need to call out a nonprofit or cause that really resonates with them. So is there anyone that you'd like to call out tonight that you want people to donate to?
Yeah, we recently did a compilation record with a bunch of really good artists here in town, local artists that benefited the Austin Justice Coalition, and it's called No More Silence. There's all kinds of great, many Black Fret nominees and winners on there as well, and we participated in it. So that's something I think is important for this day and age.
I think that's beautiful. So you see the URL right there on your screen, Austin Justice Coalition. The women from Leyline,
Right.
they put that together. I had them on stage at Schultz when we were announcing that as well. And thank you for calling out the Austin Justice Coalition. It means a lot in these times. Let's get to some music. I understand you're going to play some of yours, some of Wooden Wire.
Right.
Bottom line, great to have you here tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin, Texas's own Tony Kamel.
Oh, Raleigh and Spencer's done gone dry, and there ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. I can eat more chicken than a pretty gal can fry, and tell them doggone lies. I can tell them doggone lies. Oh, Raleigh and Spencer's done gone dry, and there ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. You can mow down the flower. I sit on my grave.
Yeah, you can mow down the flowers. That's it on my grave. They're gonna rise and bloom again. They're gonna rise and bloom again. And bloom again. You can mow down the flowers I sit on my grave. Gonna rise and bloom again. Oh, Raleigh and Spencer is done gone dry, and there ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. In this town. Hey, thanks, y'all. It's good to be on a stage, playing for a few people. It's been a long time, and kind of feeling a little rusty, but feeling really grateful to be here. Well, I've never really been the type of musician that decided I'm never going to get a job again. I've always sort of thought that I'd get some brief period of time where I'd get to do this for a living if I was lucky, and then I probably had to get some kind of work. And I'm married now, and my wife and I got together all the money we could possibly find and managed to, by some miracle, buy a house out in Dripping Springs and sort of start our life together out there. And we want to have kids, and I often think if this whole thing's going to work when that goes down. And anytime I talk about getting a regular job, she's the one that gets mad at me. So I guess I married the right person. I wrote this song about her and about that. It doesn't have a name. This is a new song, and I hope you like it. It goes like this. Oak trees litter the landscape now, in crooked patterns, green and brown. Our memories here have just begun in a long tethered life. This house is steeped in love and sweat. I've just begun to wake up yet to the smell of coffee coming from the kitchen. Lord, I love being home. I picked and sang my way out of the 9 to 5. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Some days I can't decide, but I've quite enjoyed the ride. I've been thinking about hanging it up, hanging it up, hanging it up, but Lord knows that I ain't gonna hang it up. Who am I kidding? I ain't easy to love, my dear. I stay out late and I ain't ever here. Used to How's it gonna take with a couple of kids? Oh Lord, that ain't living. I wake up in the morning feeling 10 feet tall. When the evening comes, I ain't a man at all. 'Cause tomorrow I'll be 1,000 miles away from here and you. Well, maybe I'll go back to school and get my master's done. Maybe I'll build houses in the sweltering Texas sun and pretend that I'm still young. I've been thinking about hanging it up, hanging it up, hanging it up, but Lord knows that I ain't gonna hang it up. Who am I kidding? Well, I suppose we'll just keep at it, and we'll see what life will do. But the only things I know are that I'm doing this with you, and that we haven't got a clue. I've been thinking about hanging it up, hanging it up, hanging it up, but Lord knows that I ain't gonna hang it up. Who am I kidding? I've been thinking about hanging it up, hanging it up, hanging it up, but Lord knows that I ain't gonna hang it up. Who am I kidding? Thank you. Well, it only took me almost 9 years of being with my wife before I wrote her a love song. 9 years of begging me, pestering me. So like we talked about before, Wood and Wire's got a record coming out tomorrow. And the first song off that record is a tune I wrote for a buddy of mine named John. And John and I grew up in Houston, Texas. And we were lucky guys. We grew up in nice neighborhoods, and we had good parents that put us in a private school. And when you're in that scene in Houston, everything's pretty much laid out for you. If you want to come back after college, you'll get a good job in oil and gas or commercial real estate or something like that. And that's what most of our friends did. They're doing real well, and we're both real proud of them. But John and I, obviously I took a different path. And John, he became a artist and a salmon fisherman in Alaska. So he spends the summers up in Alaska on a commercial salmon fishing operation. He'll occasionally go back up there in the fall and winter and fish for crabs. But he's always been a sort of kindred spirit of mine, so I wrote this song for him and for anyone who sort of takes a different path. A lot of artists, even athletes and people who are just sort of chasing their dreams. But really what we're all trying to do is just live life on our own terms, you know? So this tune's called John, and it's out there right now if you want to hear it on Spotify. And tomorrow the whole record will be out for you to hear. It goes like this. Brown water brushes up against boulders on Galveston Island sits my buddy John. He's been in the shop fixing up furniture damaged by floods that have come and have gone. He's a modern-day Kerouac, wannabe Banksy, silent, unsettled, victim of time. Now the cold winds are calling with the north on his mind. He'll be leaving this island for State 49. Seekers and searchers and drifters like me. Let it roll, let it ride, let it be. Way up in Alaska, from May to September, he works ships off the coast, living life off the grid, just hauling up nets. Chock full of sockeye, those beautiful bastards are gold bars with fins and that Bristol Bay lap. It's a far cry from Houston, where all our old buddies wear coats and wear ties, and we'll raise up our glasses, 'cause they're all kicking asses. Most folks ain't wired like John and I, seekers and searchers and drifters like me. Let it roll, let it ride, let it be. Well, he hauled in this season over 300,000. Now he's back on the island, just drifting away. He's made enough money to keep up this living and head back up north to Alaska come May. So to all you young seekers and all you young searchers and all you young drifters like John and like me, oh, living ain't easy when you don't have money, but money means nothing when you ain't living free. Seekers, searchers, and drifters like me. Let it roll, let it ride, let it be. All right. Thank you. It's pretty funny to hear just a few people clapping. It makes me feel like I'm doing a real solo show of mine. Boys in One Wire, they don't let me play the electric guitar, so I had to do it at my own shows, which I like doing, by the way. So if any of you guys are out there and you're looking for one guy to come tell you weird stories and make everyone feel awkward, then look me up. I'll come play for your house party or small gathering. Honestly, I see that being one of the things that'll sustain singer-songwriters like me, or small shows over the next who knows how long, really. So a way you can help is just have a party in your yard and outside or something like that, or a small venue. You know, there's a lot of us that are willing to do it under certain circumstances. Hopefully things will level off sooner than later. But I got this One Wire record coming out tomorrow, and I hope one day to record a solo record of mine as well. I really enjoy playing all by myself. It kind of opens up some new pathways. Maybe I'll put a band together too, but this song right here I wrote after my dad passed away. Well, after he got sick and also after he passed away. It was recorded by this fantastic band out of Nashville, all-female bluegrass band that are just some of the best pickers, singers, and people I know, and their name of the band is called Della Mae. They put it on their last record. That record's called Headlight. It's wonderful. Look it up. They got the McCrary sisters to sing on it with them, which is a really cool gospel. Some really great gospel singers. But this one goes out to anyone out there. I'm sure there's plenty of you where experience something that just flips your whole life on its head. I'll send this one out to my buddy Greg, who I think he was one of the first people I showed this song to. It's called Change. As I walk through the valley, there's a thoughtful old sound that's familiar and lovely as the soft, gentle ground. And on this old path cast the shadows of change, and once again, darling, our lives rearrange. Oh, it's cruel, but it's certain, and it's hard, but it's sure, when life closes curtains and darkness endures. But the darkness won't linger, and the light shines strong. Change is coming on. Change is coming on. Well, these trials and times, from the sights to the smells, seem to settle so sweetly and suit me so well. But life as I know it sits now in the past. Ain't it funny how nothing seems to last? Oh, it's cruel, but it's certain, and it's hard, but it's sure, when life closes curtains and darkness endures. But the darkness won't linger, and the light shines strong. Change is coming on. Change is coming on. Oh, change is coming on. Woo! All right. Thank y'all. Well, I keep talking about it, but the record's coming out tomorrow, and the first track we released off it was this next song I'm going to play. And I wrote it after I saw some really weird and somewhat infuriating reality TV that someone who I won't talk about was watching. It was my wife. I'm just kidding. She's going to get mad at me for saying that, but in any case, I also saw this video on the internet of these TV evangelists were trying to convince their congregation to help them buy another private jet. And among other things going on in our current world that were just sort of frustrating to me. And I made a video for it over this pandemic, so I reached out to a friend of ours named Danny Barnes, a really fantastic and well-known banjo player. He also draws comics. So we had plans to do videos, and we couldn't get together to do it because of that. So we reached out to Danny and asked him to draw some pictures. We thought we might make a lyric video around these still pictures. Then I had this crazy idea to learn how to animate some of these pictures. So for a month straight, my life was consumed by basic animation in different Adobe programs. I came up with a pretty cool video. It's out there for you to check out, and the song's on Spotify and all the other outlets. And I'm super proud of it, super proud of the way the guys helped me with this song, and the arrangement's really cool, and they really shine on it. So I want to thank Black Fred again for having me. This is going to be my last song. And all of you listening out there, thank y'all for your patronage, and thank y'all for supporting local music. And let's make sure once this thing passes, we all get out and support the artists even more. We all going to need it. The song's called Pigs. There's a gray-haired woman who's old and wise. She's been around and round a long damn time. She said things have changed since she was a girl. It's been hard to watch this mess unfurl. We hang our hats on reality stars. Look how cool and rich they are. Be like them and you'll go far. What fickle fools we are. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From dust we rise and into dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. Ooh. False prophet on the TV screen. He says the Lord Almighty speaks right through me. So open up your wallet and open it fast. He screams from a mountain of cold hard cash that Jesus is his guide and truth. Have you listened to him, son? I said, yes, sir, I've read his word. Seems you ain't read a single one. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From dust we rise and into dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. Ooh. It's a funny world that we're living in, full of lies, 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 lies. Love your neighbor as yourself. You curse my name, I wish you well. Agree to cast such a wicked spell. Well, you hate me and I hate you. A bunch of pigs on the tube wanna make that true. Death don't care if you're wearing that crown. Yeah, you're still gonna end up underground. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From dust we rise and into in the dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold hard ground. From dust we rise, and in the dust we lie, going round. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. Love y'all. Thanks, everybody. Cheers. See y'all at some point.
Woo, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Kamel. What a set, man. Thank you. I almost feel normal right now after seeing live music, man. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. How are you feeling?
I feel relieved, excited, a little horny for some strange reason. It's been a long time, man. What can I say?
I feel you, man. I absolutely do. Thank you so much for that set. I hate to spring this on you, but this is the end of our taping day. I need one more. Can we do one more?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it out there from your couches. One more from Mr. Tony Kamel. Here we go.
Well, I think since how about I just do a bluegrass song? I'm supposed to be a bluegrass musician. If only you had your mandolin, Greg. Well, see if I remember how to flat pick. This might be a little embarrassing, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is a working man's union tune. It goes back a long, long ways. It's called Take This Hammer. Well, take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. Well, I don't want no coat iron shackles. I don't want no coat iron shackles. I don't want no coat iron shackles. They hurt my hands, they hurt my hands. Well, take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. Here we go. Well, if he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? Tell him I was flying, tell him I was flying. Well, take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. Was I working? If he asks you, was I working? If he asks you, was I working? Tell him I was singing, playing my guitar. Well, take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. Well, take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, brother, tell him I'm gone. All right, something like that. Cheers, everybody. Love y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Kamel, Austin, Texas' own. Beautiful set. Thanks so much. If you're not careful, you're going to wind up getting nomination votes as a solo artist from Black Rep members or something.
Woe is me.
Yeah, yes. Tough life. Thank you for filling our souls today. Thank you for playing for the Austin Justice Coalition. I really, really appreciate you calling out that wonderful organization that's really going to help open people's minds, help make this a real turning point, and help us get through this. So thank you for that.
Yeah, of course, these are weird times, and they're ugly, messy, confusing. It's when things like this happen, you can't just write a letter. You can't just hope that someone's going to listen to you. It takes a lot, and I understand it's uncomfortable for some people, but in order for real change to happen, things got to get pretty uncomfortable and pretty messy sometimes.
Growth hurts.
It does.
Yeah. No, the curse of gradualism has caused a lot of pain over the decades, and we need to make sure that things are not so gradual anymore and a little more instant. So, but we're going to get through it, and we're going to get through it stronger. I say it every week.
And I encourage people to talk to each other, too. I think despite, my beliefs in my world, I think that it's important we stay communicating with people who, that's where the real discomfort is when you really try to communicate with people who are on the other side. And that's where the real change happens, in my opinion.
I'm right there with you, and I'll take the other side of that coin, and I'll really encourage people to listen. Yeah. It takes both, but open your hearts, open your minds. And hopefully this music opened your soul a little bit today. Thank you again so much for joining us out there. Flatten that curve, and we can all be back here in person again before we know it. Hey everybody, we're back, and I'm standing here now with Allie Holder, another one of our wonderful 2020 nominees. Allie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm really happy because I'm seeing live music right now in the beautiful Gibson Showroom. How has your year been going? I know this is a little crazy.
I'm excited to play live right now and not in my living room.
Yes.
So it's been good though.
Cool.
Excited to be out of the house.
Well, we will clap loud
Perfect.
From behind the cameras and so on. When we announced our 2020 nominees, we didn't know that this was going to happen. We didn't understand that the world was about to shift and change. And by now, you would have played to a room of Black Fret nominees, and maybe even on the shores of the Long Center for the series we did there. But that all went away. But we're committed still to supporting you as a musician, and we thank you for making the amazing music that you make, and we thank you for being part of this community. To that end, I know that you have a very special nonprofit you'd like to call out tonight that actually is connected to our community.
Yeah, thanks for having us. My friend Jazz Mills started Free Lunch, and it's all about people donating money, and she creates all these healthy meals herself, and then takes them out to the homeless camps and distributes, and she never has enough food, so.
That is critical. When you look around the city and you see the blossoming problem of homelessness, it breaks my heart. So for those of you who don't know, Jazz Mills was one of our nominees back in 2015 or 16. An incredible musician in her own right, an incredible filmmaker in her own right, who has made amazing videos for so many of her friends and so many amazing musicians. I don't think she's made a video.
She has.
She has made a video. Great.
Yeah.
I was going to say just like Allie right here, but I wasn't sure. So that's beautiful. Let's get to some music. We're so excited to hear you play, and I know our Black Fret members and the public at home are. So again, thank you for being here. Jeremy, thank you for being here as well. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Black Fret nominee, Allie Holder.
Thank you.
The mountains of Mexico stand just a stone's throw away from here. Looking down this canyon, I can hear the Rio Grande and the whippoorwills. Lots of 300 women, cast and plaster, names written below, still among the missing. Families forever living with ghosts. Call out to raise the bones from the earth. I was a brewer in my last life, cursed to wander this desert for all of time. I foretold the coming of all the bloodshed and all the crime. On these borderlands, not quite human, not quite beyond the veil. I am the smell of Creole soul. I am the dust dug underneath your nails. Call out to raise the bones from the earth. Call out too much on the man who destroyed you. As it's not to revenge, every hand to help these women meet their end. Pick them up one by one, one man for each drop, 400 gallons of blood. Help the good ones pass, clothe them at night until they cross into Texas. My name is that Lullaby, and I'm raising my army of dead. Call out to raise the bones from the earth. Call out too much on the man who destroyed you. Call out to raise the bones from the earth. Call out too much on the man who destroyed you.
Hey, thanks. That song was written about, I was living out in Marfa, Texas for a summer, and I went pretty close to the border, like in Presidio. It's like an hour south, and there was an installation piece. I can't remember the artist's name. I think her first name is Maria, but she did 300 cast plaster hearts hanging from the ceiling, like on fishing twine, and it was to represent all the 300 women that had gone missing via the cartel. And so that was a really haunting image, and I always wanted to avenge those women. And every year I go out to that same part of the desert right on the border of Presidio and OJ, and it's just really easy to be imaginative out there. Your cell phones don't work, things like that. And I love this character, La Loba, who's half wolf and half woman, and I wanted to make her the vengeance in that song to raise the women, like the skeleton army of these women, to march on the men who destroyed them. Just a little lighthearted story about that song. Let's do California. This next song is that's a little lighter. It's just about when you write a song and then you just change that person's name to a state, and then they'll never know. But they're quite like the state. They're very hot, very cold, very expansive. You know, you can be in a valley, you can be in a mountain. Very, very beautiful. Terrible traffic.
pushing on a bruise to feel the pain again. And myself, I am not a dead woman, pushing on a bruise to feel how alive I've been, pushing on a bruise. California, I'm never staying long enough for you to break my heart. Waves like your lovers stacked upon the shore. Oh, California, I know she heard it all before. Inside of me, a vastness was born. Chemistry may be fixed, the ego is earned. I am the wounded healer. I am the California, yeah, they're all on your own. Part ocean, part forest, desert and stone. Oh, California, I know I've sung it all before. And I will sing you songs till my tongue is torn. I see the future, I can taste it. How did I get here? Why can't I place it? I see the future, I can taste it. I can taste. California, you're sinking into the sea. You don't need the extra weight of me. Oh, California, I believe you carried heavier things before. Besides, I am broken, tangled in the swarm. Besides, I am broken, tangled in swarm.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, that's the only thing. Oh, that's the only thing. I wrote this song 10 years ago. Man. It's about doing what you want. Not worrying about other people's feelings. My manic bouts of glory
your face. When the demons try to destroy me, you cut them off in the chase. And I have hurt people I love with intention like that. And I know you have been hurt too. But I give you my word, I will never hurt you. And I have done so many things out of anger. And I have done so many things out of spite. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. This is one of the only things I've done right. This is one of the only things I've done right. If I could fly to you, I would. The sea is your pain. If I could bury all of your burden, let's start digging up graves. Next to my father, you're the kindest man I met. Next to the rest, there's no comparison. And I have done so many things that are selfish. And I have done so many things out of pride. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. This is one of the only things I've done right. This is one of the only things I've done right. And I have done so many things that are selfish. And I have done so many things out of pride. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. This is one of the only things I've done right. This is one of the only things I've done right. This is one of the only things I've done right.
I really love Stephen King, and I wrote a whole album about the Dark Tower series. And I really love him. I'm not playing. And it's about this gunslinger, and it turns out 7 books later, it's an infinite loop. And when you meet someone who's a Stephen King fan who's like under 40 and like attractive, it's rare. It's so rare. And usually Stephen King fans look like Stephen King, and they're in their 80s or 70s. And so I was talking to this good-looking Stephen King fan who was younger than average, and he was talking about the idea of the gunslinger and how there's multiple kinds of infinity. There's finite infinity. We're here in this moment together. It's going to end. Hopefully it will live on in our hearts. There's regular, like, Buzz Lightyear infinity, to infinity and beyond, that we all know. And then there's reverse infinity, the idea that we always have been, we always will be, and that we're meant to be here in this moment together, which is probably a line, but it made a good song.
Have a stream of ice, a cabin in the woods. I have a stream of ice, if only the universe would start stalling. You spoke of magic, you spoke of infinite time. Gemini gunslinger, balancing two sides. One made of love, the other made of pride. We were held by the universe. We spun words like waves, dissolving them to touch. Constellations of sensations spread across our bodies as they bend. This was reversed infinity. We have always been. One more day, in a day or two, casting shadows, creating light with you. I had this dream, early morning talk, we were lulled to sleep. Early morning songs, the birds will forever sing. The sunrise was splendid, the sun was fluttering our we were held by the universe. We spun words like waves, dissolving them to turn. Constellations of sensations spread across our bodies as they bend. This was reversed infinity. This was reversed infinity. We have always been.
Hey, thanks.
But I never believed I was good enough. Like I deserved every bad thing I got. Yeah, living with pain will make you tough. I'm finally open to heal and I'm open to love. Pain will change you from the inside out. Learn to get small and to distrust yourself. Yeah, no one will wants to heal, so they shut you down. No one wants to see your weakness, no one wants to feel down. So I held my breath and I held my tongue. My body a battleground trembled. Yeah, the pain ran rampant for years in white. I refuse to be a victim, I refuse to be shamed. Self-fulfilling prophecy, raining down negativity. I ain't got the time. No, I ain't got the time. I spend all my time trying to justify why I wanna stay home almost every night. It's not that I don't care, I'm just so damn tired. I was fighting with my body, fighting with my mind. There's a hunger in my heart that was given to me. Sleeps with me at night and wakes me in the morning. I was born to be a bridge insatiable as I see. Bridge between the truth that heals us and the truth that stings. Finally, my heart caught fire. Rage on my own funeral pyre. Watch me be reborn. Watch me be reborn. Well, I never believed I was good enough. Like I deserved every bad thing I got. Yeah, living with pain will make you tough. I'm finally open to heal and I'm open to love.
Hey, thanks. I put a album out in April, right when the world collapsed, all about my uncomfortable truths, and that's one of the songs off it. It's not really sexy to write about chronic pain, so I tried to do the best I could. The whole point is so people feel less alone in their own uncomfortable truths. Lightning rods. And this one, I read a lot of tarot, and I love the magician. He's got one hand to God and one hand to the ground because he's his own conduit for creativity. And I feel like as creative people, we are inherently have like some kind of electricity inside of us. And with some people, like Jeremy and I, it's a lovely, warm, glowing fire. And then with some people, it's like a burn the house down, no insurance kind of fire. And that's what this song is about.
Oh my God, electric and grounded. We became lightning rods, burning out the hollows of our hearts. Pushed too hard knowing what I want. We build homes in one another, then burn them down. The sink our mistakes with us. Leave this town. What is it in the wanting? Wanting becomes a taking. A vicious cycle of wanting to. My future lovers, I've been devastated. The breaking made me kind. You will dirty your hands inside of me. You get all you need, and I'll take a bit of you I can. Show you how to build a home in another. Make you wanna burn it down. Why don't you take your mistakes with your boy? Leave this town. What is it in the taking? The taking becomes the disappointing. A vicious cycle of it. Oh my God, electric and grounded. We are lightning rods.
Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Holder, what a set. That was amazing. I would love one more.
Thanks.
Can we have an encore?
Yes, thank you for wanting one more.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, can we have one more? Let's do it. Give it up one more time from your couches, from wherever you are, flattening this curve for 2020 Black Fret nominee, Allie Holder.
Thank you guys so much. I was reading a book called Women Who Run with the Wolves, and there was a character. It's all about the myth and the legend of the wild woman archetype. And one of the legends was La Loba, who I was talking about earlier. She's half woman and half wolf, and she collects the bones in the forest. And once she has enough of the bones, she sings and chants and brings her own wolf women to life. And I loved the idea of women being born upon the bones of the women who came before them. I thought that was a really beautiful sentiment. And I wrote this song with a friend of mine from Denmark, and we were talking about how, like, our mothers were taught to apologize, their mothers were taught to apologize, and we were taught to apologize, and we were tired of apologizing. So this is our middle finger song for all the ancestral lineage we have.
what is known. Rattling up, told me. Smell the damn cushion leaves. Distant howlings, the sisters unseen. I will not apologize for the wild within me. I've been pulling flesh from my bones for your dance. Nothing left, the smooth hollowness. Scavenging for souls, the stories untold. Pieces laid bare for the resurrection. I will not apologize for the wild within me. I will not apologize for the wild I choose to feel. I will not apologize for the wild within me. I will not apologize for the wild I choose to feel. I will not apologize for the wild within me.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for having us.
I was saying, what a beautiful set. That last song was just glorious, haunting.
Thank you.
I mean, thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. Allie, we wish you the very best. We're honored,
Thank you.
honored to have you on board as a Black
Thank
Fret
you.
nominee.
I'm honored to be here.
Well, thank you. And we try to recognize the very best music in Austin, Texas, and I think we've been hearing that all year, and we for sure heard it today. So thank you. Jeremy, beautiful playing. Really loved it. Thanks again to the Gibson Showroom. Thank you again to Word Productions. Thanks for JP on photography today. And we will be back soon with another episode. Stay tuned. Keep each other safe and strong. We love you all.